Hey YouTube, welcome to the Off-Grid Mountain Homestead. I was sitting on the porch this morning, got to thinking about this RPS pump, and we're getting into thunderstorm season and everything. So got to thinking about how this thing was wired from memory, and realized something with this system that I needed to correct. So let me show you what I did. I put a Midnight Solar 300 DC SPD 300 on this RPS pump, and also you might see some of the little items right here on these control wires. I'll go over all this in just a second, but the way this is wired, the solar panels come straight in. Here's the MC4s, come straight into a terminal block right there. Well, this switch takes power from this terminal block to control the board inside the pump controller there. So you can see it's on, and the LEDs are on right here. Now, what my thought was, it's probably not protected when the switch is off. So turn the switch off. All right, no power to the board, but we still have voltage to the main terminals on the board coming from the PV input. So the problem with this is if there's a lightning discharge, even at night, when I have this system turned off, because I usually turn off at night and just turn it back on in the mornings. So even if there was a static discharge from lightning, not including a direct hit, just a static discharge even at night, it could run straight through this solar panel PV wire straight to that board and cook it. So now I've got the Midnight Solar surge protector on there to hopefully prevent that if it ever happens. Added in a 6-foot galvanized ground rod, ground clamp, just a 10 gauge ground wire, because that's all the SPD has is 10 gauge on it. And then I also put ferrite chokes on everything. So I ferrite choked. This is the tank sensor right here. This is the well low water sensor. I ferrite choked both ends of the wires. So if you're using ferrites, you want to ferrite each end of the wire, and I went ahead and doubled these up because I didn't have the data sheet on these. They claimed 1 gigahertz, but I couldn't verify that on any paperwork just by what the seller said. So I went ahead and doubled these up for extra protection, and then threw a broadband ferrite on the PV cable, PV input. So using a broadband ferrite, you clip it across both leads, so just like that. And then I also went ahead and throwed a couple of singles on here for good measure, so that'll help dissipate any EMF, EMI stuff on it. It's not technically EMP proved. It's exposed, blah, 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 etc. The case is grounded. The case has its own grounding rod over there. So I'm double grounded now. The panels and the controller is grounded, the surge protector is grounded. So if you've got a similar style pump to this, most of these solar well pumps have a similar controller, similar setup. It may have to, look up your model, check out how the wiring's done, if it's wired like this or not. But cheap insurance for a very expensive board. So I went ahead and got that put on, wired in, and just connected it right here. This RPS has a couple extra knockouts on the bottom. This is just 1/2-inch knockout. Used a section of rigid connector and a piece of little 2-inch galvanized nipple right here. And everything's pipe tape or thread taped and stuff in there. It's got a seal and stuff up there, so it's watertight, but it's under the panels anyhow. But just a quick little video, just to get you thinking. If you got a solar well pump, maybe think about adding a little surge protection and some ferrites for a little bit of resistance to any electromagnetic interference, stuff like that. So just a quick video. Hope you liked it. If you want to see how this is wired up, just let me know in the comments. Get enough comments, I'll pull this apart and show you exactly how it's wired up. But hope you liked the video. If you don't mind, please hit the like button. Questions, go ahead and throw them in the comments. If you're not subscribed, I'd greatly appreciate a subscription from you. Thank you for watching the Off-Grid Mountain Homestead. Hope y'all have a nice day.